and one's to the sky.
Yo guys, Tribal Chief Jeff, acknowledge me, smash the like button, spare the subscribe button. It's time to review the premium live event that just passed, Bad Blood. Speaking of blood, late Chief, introduce yourself.
Oh, go on, blood. Now, what's the guys? Your boy Joe Forever. Sorry, I'm late one, but soon to be great one. Speaking of blood, we are back. We're back. We're back. We're back. What are you saying? How are you? Where you been?
I was in Birmingham, man, but
Okay.
yeah, for the weekend.
How was
Um,
it?
how was it? Not good, not
Okay.
good, man.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, man. The main reason I went there, I didn't get what I wanted out of Birmingham, man. Let's just say that, man. Let's keep it PG, man. Let's not get all rated R like our boy Xavier Woods. Um, well, yeah, bad blood, man. Bad blood, fam. I don't know where I was going with that, but bad blood.
I don't
Um,
know where you was going with that.
we're gonna do
Thank God
things
you didn't
differently.
go. Sorry.
We're gonna do things differently. Obviously, our socials will be above our heads and in the description. And yeah, bad blood. We're not gonna go in match order.
Okay.
We're good, but I'm not one to complain. But I did not enjoy bad blood. I mean, I didn't enjoy it in its entirety. And yeah, man, let's start with the bad, and then we work our way up to the good. We're gonna
First of all,
start with the
bad blood
bad.
for sure. Okay, go on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, man. The bad. If Morgan versus Rhea Ripley, dirty bastard condom was locked in a shark cage, and yeah, long story short, Rhea Ripley failed in a quest to regain the Women's World Championship, but I guess she doesn't even care about that title as much as she says she does because she had Liv Morgan beat. But then she told the ref she's got business to handle, and then she started whooping Dom's ass,
Bro, the ref said
whooping
that.
his
Go on
ass.
then.
She started whooping Dom's ass like it was a flipping pinata, bro.
Mm.
When that guy, when that guy's foot got trapped in the cage or
That
whatever.
was sick though. I like
And
that. I
then the
enjoyed that.
craziest of I hate using that word, that B word. It happened. Raquel made her return. She was looking breathable, and I think what happened was she was meant to knock out the ref, but the ref didn't fall down, so he kind of messed everything up basically. But obviously this all went down as night. Sorry, not yet. Naya Raquel, she was blamed on the internet. We saw what she did. Obviously, humans make mistakes in it. It is what it is, man. But yeah, obviously that return, no pop. People were really excited, according to the internet, anyways. Um, but yeah, she came in and she's rejoined Liv. Now I said if Raquel returned, I was gonna do something. I still haven't thought of what I was gonna, what I'm gonna, what I still haven't thought of what I'm gonna do in it. But yeah, she returned. It was unfortunate. It was predictable, and this story continues. And I think Rhea just looked stupid because she had Liv beat, and then she went after Dirty Dom again, and it cost her. And I reckon
Mm.
now on Monday Night Raw, which at the time of recording is tonight, I reckon we're gonna get the same. Liv and Dirty Dom gonna come out. I can't speak, but Liv and Dom are gonna come out saying how they're smarter than Rhea. They're always a couple steps ahead. Blah blah blah. Rhea will come out and all this nonsense, and it'll continue, man. Um, but yeah, the match, I didn't really enjoy it. And now I've spoken about it enough. Late Chief, your thoughts?
Man, nah, sick. Bro, was shooting today. Bro said, "Do-do-do-do-do." Yeah, no, I hear you. I remember we had a conversation in it, and I was like, oh, Bad Blood was good, but now I'm hearing you. I'm just a bit like, I think that because the cell match was so lit, I was a bit gassed. But I hear you. Some of these middle matches, which I'm sure we'll get to, were like decent or like okay-ish. I definitely hear you on this. Not their best match. I think the SummerSlam match was much better. Um, I do agree, obviously. I don't dislike. I love Rio to be fair, especially. But
Same.
obviously this match
Man, no,
here
I love Mammy.
didn't really hit. Of course, that spot with Dom where he fell out the cage, as I think it's a British saying, as that's a Brit saying. My heart was in my ass or something like that. Or came out my ass. I think they say. Um,
Bro, it's hot in your mouth.
oh no, they say come on my. No, pause. Um,
Bro,
as
what
I
the
want
blue hell
my
are
heart
you
was in.
saying?
No, you need to hang around some geezers, man. Trust me. But yeah, that shocked me. But of course, she just said to the referee, "I'm gonna go and handle some business." He said, "You deserve that," and let her go. Raquel came out. But I don't know what happened there because it said something. I saw something. Obviously, the internet is never always correct or factual. But obviously, they said something about people were looking, the staff that were monitoring the cage
Yeah,
were
I
looking.
literally just said that to you as well. If it was what I
Oh
think you were going to
yes,
say.
okay, 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 okay.
Um, but yeah, that's basically that was someone's
Yeah,
perspective. What happened, and it adds up. It makes sense.
but yeah, for me, that match, I'm not gonna talk about it too much because, well, let's not even, not that it
Yeah,
was terrible, but
the
it's
ending just ruined things. But
yeah,
humans make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. The only one that's perfect is the Most High. Um, yeah, man. This is just what happens, man. Let's move on to the next match, which I think is sec sec. Obviously, for me, this match that we just discussed was the worst. So obviously, it only gets better from here. Damien versus
yeah,
Finn Balor.
okay.
The right man won. Damien Priest. The match pretty decent, I think. Just you know, it was pretty much just a standard match. But I swear, how many coup de graces did Finn hit? I swear
You know,
he hit three. He hit
no,
three,
it's
didn't
crazy. I still didn't watch this match properly. I think he's gonna was sneezing.
flip it? No,
So
bro. I don't even blame you because
this is
fam, yeah, not that it was a snooze fest, but it was the
no, no,
most
no,
chaotic.
no. This
Damien
is
got his revenge, didn't it? But the fact that Finn hit three coup de graces and then it was going for a fourth. Wait, or was it? Wait, there was one coup de grace, then there was two, and then he went for a third, and then Damien rose up, grabbed his neck, paused, and gave him his South of Heaven choke slam,
I
and
saw that.
got the one,
I
two,
think
three. Then
yeah. I
obviously
need to
those
watch that back.
bastards
'Cause I like
tried to
them both.
interfere and they flopped in it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need to
so
watch them back. I need to watch that back still. Still, but
well,
I
I'll
do like
talk
them
about
both.
it then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead, go ahead, go
decent
ahead.
match and everything. Um, but yeah, Finn Balor losing again. Obviously, some people just weren't happy. But Damien had to get his leg back. He got his leg back. He collected his receipt. Now, obviously, the Judgment Day story ain't done. But yeah, it was nice to see Damien win. But yeah, he ended up looking like an absolute beast because, like I said, Finn Balor hit a couple of coup de graces, and yeah, but Damien only hit his finisher once throughout the whole match, and that was enough. So
Mm,
yeah, I guess it kind of made Finn look a bit weak, but Finn's not done, man. I reckon we'll see Demon Finn Balor rise again, and if he does, if the Demon does rise, because at the end of the match when they were walking away, he basically said he's not done. He said this before, anyways. Like he's not done, and he'll basically be back when Damien least expects it. So yeah, he said that
okay.
before anyways. So
Sick.
like in
Yeah,
the ring, like in the couple of weeks ago, whatever,
I
that
want to
yeah,
see a hill run, man.
it's never gonna be done.
Solo hill run. Sorry, carry on. Sorry.
Well, solo, well not solo Sikoa.
No Sikoa, just solo Finn. Solo Finn run, man. He's hard. He's
Man,
actually wavy. People think he's not washed. He's not washed. He just needs
well,
the.
people call him Finn Wash, yeah, they're jokers still, man.
He's not. He's
He's
not.
fam. Someone sent me something, yeah. Someone told me someone showed me on Instagram flipping. There was a how do I even describe this? So it's basically Finn Balor is the Neymar of football, the prince that never became king. Which obviously, if you know about football, Neymar, one of the greatest to ever do it, but
Is that? Yeah.
he
So
never
yeah.
did be the crowning moment. And obviously, Finn Balor, like all the injuries, they've both been injured hella times, So yeah, it's interesting comparison. I think it was my guy Francis that said me that still. So shout out
That's
Francis,
Francis, man.
or it might have been Pierre. Shout out Pierre as well. But on to the
Yo,
next
Pierre, you
match
want to come
now.
out here? Sorry.
This is the guy for that. This guy, this Arsenal fan. But yeah, on to the next match now. I loved this match. This was one of the two matches that I actually saw live before it kicked off in Birmingham. Um, my WWE Women's Champion, the Queen, Nia Jax versus Bailey. Great match. I loved it.
So good, yeah.
Um, obviously, Nia Jax won as expected. Bailey put up a fight as expected. It was Tiffy time as
You saw
expected. The
Tiffy.
absolute best moment of the match, seeing Tiffany coming in, trying to cash in the contract, and Nia Jax rising. like The
Take
Undertaker,
her, yeah, that was
and
sick.
then Tiffany basically trying to, backtrack. She's done this before. This is like the third time that she's
Gonna
that
keep
she's done
trying,
this.
bro.
Man, yeah, she is gonna keep trying, man. She's gonna keep trying. And yeah, obviously, yeah, like that one there, how many times we reckon it's gonna go on to WrestleMania? I suppose Triple H and his long term story booking. Um, but yeah, it was a good match. Everyone did what they needed to do. It was always going to be hard to follow up right after, you know, the opening match, which we'll get to. Um, but late Chief, your thoughts?
Yeah, this is right after the Hell in a Cell match, wasn't it?
Your thoughts
So,
on Tiffany Stratton specifically?
um, when I first saw Tiffany Stratton, I thought she would have an Essex accent, but she didn't. That's my thoughts on Tiffany
You love
Stratton.
your Essex babes, man.
Boy, I mean, she looked like she could be from Essex, though. Shout out to Essex, man. No area in specific, just the whole of Essex. Just shout out to them. Anyway, this match was right after the Hell in a Cell match, so um, and they kept us going. They kept us invested. A great match between the two. There was a Hurricane Runner from Nia Jax. There's some
Yes,
good
what
back and
really,
forth action. These two ladies really did deliver and have quite good chemistry. To be fair, Tiffany Stratton, obviously, yeah, like I said in my TikTok predictions and before, she's gonna try and cash in and make it out like she's not. But the thing is, when she cashes in, yeah, well, I guess she'll deal with it when she gets there. But yeah, I don't know. I want to see how this plays out. I don't really want it to go to Mania. To be fair, I don't think it needs to go that
yeah,
long.
no need for that, man.
Plus, now Jax must be getting sick of Tiffany trying these things, so you're gonna clock on. So obviously, hopefully, they finish this up at like Survivor Series or Rumble or something, man. But it was a good match from what I remember. It was a good match.
Now your thoughts on the rest of the match?
It was a good match, some good spots. Oh, you're so funny. Yeah, no, this is Hurricane Runner from Naya. What else was there, man? Um, I remember it being quite good though, quite enjoyable. To be
You're
fair.
forgetting the Samoan drop from the top rope, and then the avalanche. What's the finisher called, fam?
Oh, you should do the bonsai drop, innit?
Yeah, I forgot what she calls it. But obviously, yeah,
But
man,
yeah.
great
Oh
title
yeah.
defense. We already spoke about it, man. And man, before we go on to the other two matches, there was an announcement. I don't really feel good about this because
Okay.
this was already done in the 40-man Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, and Braun Strowman actually won the Crown Jewel Championship. If anyone remembers that.
Yeah, I
He
remember.
once never been spoken about and never mentioned since.
Yeah.
But now Triple H has come out and announced that basically every crown jewel from now on will have champion versus champion.
Mm,
It will not be for the belts, but it will be for the crown jewel championship. And like I said, what happened to the one Braun Strowman won?
yeah.
How do you feel about this being announced?
I think obviously this is definitely a maybe a behind the scenes thing. I reckon they want some sort of they're inside here, they want some title changes or titles or title or a person to be crowned champion. But obviously Triple H is probably or whoever said like I don't know about that. So instead of a main title changing hands, like the women's or the men's, he's just said, you know what, we'll just have this separate title, which kind of maybe makes sense because I guess they want to keep the title changes for other DLEs and stuff, or if someone's just won a title or gonna win a title at Survivor Series, Rumble Mania, they might not want to do it at Crown Jewel. So I guess it's another way to do a title change or a title win. I guess they're gonna do. I guess that ain't bad though. Cody versus Gunter potentially. Maybe things may change, but obviously probably not. So obviously champion versus champion. Liv versus Nia as well. Um, champion versus champion. So these matches will be good.
The
I
matches
hope.
will be great to see how they will cook for sure, man.
But I know what you mean though, because that
Yeah.
Royal Rumble thing was like 3 years ago, and he hasn't seen. He hasn't doesn't bring the
No,
belt.
no,
Well,
two years. It's been probably like 5 years.
no, I said few,
Oh yeah.
a few. But he didn't bring the belt out. He was never defended again. Um, so I know what you
Never
mean,
heard
innit?
of again, man. People probably forgot he exists.
But
But
that
I
wasn't
will
it
say
though.
something that belt is beautiful.
It's a good
That's
belt,
what I
innit?
will
It's a
say,
nice.
fam. I will say.
But they
But
do love
also
the
before that, or was it after that?
after.
Yeah, it was during that segment. Gunther and Goldberg little segment, which I don't really want to talk much about because I'm not really interested. I'm not interested in Gunther versus Goldberg.
If
But
I
if it
see,
happens,
I
obviously I have
hope
to
not.
watch it. I ain't trying to see nothing more than a minute. Gunther just destroy that guy quickly, man. Big boot, power bomb, or the
You can't
lariat.
powerbomb Goldberg. That'll kill
This guy
him.
just had so many. What?
Said you
You
can't
can't.
powerbomb Goldberg. That'll kill him.
Yeah, that guy tried to kill Undertaker once, in it. Just saying, man. But
Hey, don't say he tried to.
but
You
yeah,
can't.
just not interested in that. But that leads me to something quickly. Obviously, I showed you this stat, an hour and 39 minutes of wrestling altogether, and about
Yeah,
2 hours, almost 2 hours of ads. Like, fam, I'm not really fussed about like the minutes of wrestling, but when you're having these kind of segments, it just makes you think, why can't we could have had a match there? Why does it have to be five? Why is it always
yeah,
five? It was three before. We could have actually had a match instead of that segment. Why it's always five? Why can't it be six sometimes or seven? Like at one point, all the matches were announced so early that we all tricked ourselves into believing that we would actually get more than five matches at Bad Blood. But of course, we didn't. But anyways, moving on, we need to talk about the rest of the matches, and we will start with the match that opened the show. And yeah, man, this was peak. This was literally the peak of the show. The match that we all we all said it should have main evented, and honestly, it should have. But then when you've got The Rock, he's literally the final boss. It's The Rock, the final boss, man. Like,
yeah. You couldn't have had that moment anywhere else in the show, to be fair.
yeah, we
So
literally couldn't, man.
I hear
Literally,
that. I do
at the
hear
end of
that.
the day, we just couldn't. Like some things are just like, bam, The Rock coming out all within. In fact, since we're already speaking about it, let's actually speak about that match first before we go to Hell in a
Okay,
Cell.
up
I
to
actually
you,
just
man.
save the best for last. But yes, The
Okay.
Rock coming in at the end, out all within Rhodes and Reigns. There's one, two, three. But before we get to that, yeah, the match. I'll say it was a decent match. Nothing really special happened in my opinion. Yeah, just a decent match. Your standard guys. They both they were both on the same page. There was
Yeah.
no coexisting. They hate their moves. But we got the return, the long awaited return of our bloodline member, our crazy bloodline member, the guy that's just the funniest guy for real, man. No
Yeah.
yeet,
The other
Jimmy,
one.
the
Yeah.
other
Oh, no, take it out. He's my guy. Bro said, bro said,
Jimmy Uso. Yes,
let's
go,
go.
go.
He's back. Yeah.
No, no, it's funny, man. You see that guy, man. You know them guys that do that guy was showing all 32 teeth, bro. Like, man. Fam,
Hey,
the way this guy gave me the all black hoodie, just released
that's
his
it.
load.
Yeah.
You see his favorite bandana. Boom, boot to Tama Tonga. Boom, another boot to Tonga lower. And then Solo, just looking. Like obviously this was after Cody took out Jacob Fatu not to dinner, but with a dive from onto is it
A
Alan the
table.
announce table? Yeah,
Yeah. I was
just
just
took
was
out Jacob Fatu, man.
you'll
But
see.
yeah, that Jay Uso return. Sorry, that Jimmy Uso return. What a pop, man! Absolutely amazing pop. It was so good to see that guy return, man. Like that was excellent, honestly, man. I loved it. Just stopping Solo. Then Solo turns
Mm.
around and runs into a massive spear by the original tribal chief Roman Reigns. And yeah, one, two, three. Obviously, we thought the bloodline were gonna win that match, in it.
Mm. Yeah.
But yeah, it
Ah.
didn't. It didn't happen. Still, man, it didn't happen. But then obviously Cody's getting beaten down by the bloodline now. And yeah, Jimmy saying, you gotta stop this. You're the tribal chief. That and them two both go in, they save Cody's ass. Roman doesn't look at the title. I think the referee handed it to him because the referee knows that title is his.
Ah.
Um, we had Roman just looking at that title before giving it to Cody. And then Cody raised up the belt. And then, if you smell, oh,
Hard.
oh, the arena just shattered, man. That man, the fam, I want absolute greatest of all time, man. The Rock, the final boss, this guy, man. He just came in, like I said already, he out ordered them guys. He just goes this one, two, three. The
I
way
said
he
you
put his
out
hand down
already.
was funny. I don't know why he put his hand down like that after that. And then, yeah. And that was the end for him. Staring down Roman Reigns specifically. Because you know what, we never spoke about this because obviously we didn't expect this, but The Rock,
Mm.
obviously spoke about Kevin Owens, who also turned on Cody at
Yeah,
the
that
end
was
of
sick the way they done
the
that as
victory.
well.
We spoke about Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens, Cody, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, and potentially Seth Rollins, Cody teaming with the enemy and all that. We never thought about The Rock, seeing Roman team with the enemy.
Mm.
Not only that, the enemy that beat him for his championship, and like his very next match, he's teaming with him, you know,
Mm.
for like crazy stuff in it. So yeah,
Boy.
see what happens, bro. The final boss is back,
Hey, oh.
man.
Yeah.
The final boss is really back, bro. But yeah, I've spoken at length. You have anything to say about this
Pause.
match?
Yes, entrances were good, especially Roman's that was sick. Cody's was all
Yeah,
right, it's quite good, but Roman's was sick. I feel like the match was a bit, it was okay. Like the start was a bit like it felt a bit like a bit I don't know, maybe it's because of like the chemistry wasn't quite there between like I'm not saying it was bad, but I'll try to explain what I mean. It's just it weren't really too like it wasn't nothing bad about it, but it weren't too like it was a bit felt a bit stop starting places, but maybe that's how they wanted it to go. I don't know. KO
yeah,
turning on Cody, no TV cameras. That was as the fans left the arena. That was a good marketing strategy. Just let the
yeah. I just
fans
want to say one
record.
thing quickly. Yeah, you have them
Mm.
losers, isn't it? Like, obviously, this would have happened. Like, you have them losers that like to spoil the fun. They'll be like, what did they say about plant fans? They had plant fans there just to make basically people that actually work for the minute.
Yeah,
That
maybe
were
they did, but
fans. That
you
would
had
have
to
been
make
there,
sure.
but obviously, like, you also had the real people there. It made it look real in it.
Yeah, but
Like,
you have to have the plants there to make sure that
obviously,
the thing's actually being filmed from
yeah,
start to finish, or a respectable
yeah.
time or whatever.
But don't
Also,
spoil
did
the
you see
fun
the?
like that, man. Like, it was still excellent. I was lit to see it. But
But yeah, bro, Jimmy returning was good. Good pop. Rock returning was a good pop. What else am I gonna say to you? Yeah, he said. I think he said like yeah. I don't know if he said. People said he said 41, but I didn't see the 41. I think he just said 1, 2, 3.
no, I just
So,
did one, two,
but
three.
you know what I was saying about how we thought, not me, but how we thought Bloodline were winning. We're gonna win this, yeah. When because the Bloodline exited out and up through
Yeah,
the crowd, yeah. Solo was like
yeah.
to the fans, "Oh, it's
That's
part of the
part of the
plan."
plan.
But
So
maybe
now
I
we
don't know if it
know.
will be. I think The Rock might be like, "Oh,
Nah.
you lot are some idiots." But
No,
so I
no,
guess
they've,
it was
they've
like a
definitely been
moral
working
win
for
in
the
it.
rock, man. They've
It
definitely
was
been
a
working
moral
for the
win
rock.
in it for them. So they didn't really get the pinfall, but they did get the. For now, they've won the battle
The,
in it.
the, the, the loss has not impacted them or anything.
Exactly. But we'll see where
Now,
we go from
onto
here.
the match of the night. And I've spoken about everything. So, Lake Chief, I'm gonna let you take this one away.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with this timing, bro, because I don't know why this was 11 p.m. start time. I was getting my snacks ready, thinking, yeah, this is going to be a 12 or 1 o'clock. I wasn't too sure, but I thought it was going to be a 12, at least a 12 a.m. thing. 11 a.m. Just thank God they took 10 minutes to start because by 11:15, 11:20, I was locked in. But this match here was we are back. We are back. I can't believe it. The feud of the year in WWE culminated at Hell in a Cell. The anticipation has been there. The promos have been there. What can we say? The work rate's been there. Great matches. Great two first matches. This one here cooked all the way. It was just nuts, bro. It was tables, toolbox, real blood. We are back. The E is back. Um, man, I could go on for ages, but what a
Go
great
on, bro.
match.
Go on, fam.
Too many great spots, bro. I can't believe it. Through the table.
Rest in peace for Drew's back. I know his back got blown out when he hit that flipping when he missed that claymore at the end.
Oh,
I know that they still broke his back, fam. Big man thing, fam. Like,
what a spot that was, man. What a spot that was. You
and then
had,
for I knew the match was done when Punk grabbed that thing right. I was like, oh, he's gonna do GTS, right? He was facing the thing in it. And that's when I knew the match was done. And yeah, the match was done there still, man. But
oh,
yeah, keep going, fam. It's just
pause.
excellent.
Of course, there was so many moments. What an enjoyable match for me. So phenomenal. Just reminds me of an old school Hell in a Cell, real blood with, you know what I mean? The storytelling. the sharpshooter reference back to WrestleMania 13 with Hitman, Bret Hart and Steve Austin,
True.
and that was crazy. Drew's head was just like it was
Yeah,
just
but
nuts,
apparently
bro.
when Punk threw the toolbox, allowed it to hit him legitimately, which is why it got busted open, pause, and
I think that's the
he had to
only
have
way now.
16.
Sorry,
Nah, nah, he had to have 16 staples in it.
I
But
saw that.
yeah,
I think that's the
um,
only way they can get around this whole blood thing. I think they can say
the
you
max
can't
to have.
blade, so you either have to have fake blood, or if you get busted open legitimately, you get busted open legitimately. And them two are old school, man. They weren't stopping for nothing. It looked great. Do you know what I mean? Just the Drew's face, just and
The beats,
the bit.
beautiful
Oh yeah,
spot.
you thought it
I
was
thought it
on.
was gonna be thumbtacks. But no, no, that was right before his back got blown out, man. By the
Hey,
step still, man.
they
And
were
like
cooking.
some stuff like we all know it's scripted, but there's some stuff that just can't be faked. Like that death or hurts, man.
What is
Like
the
imagine landing on that wrong. That thing would
bro?
tear your back open, bro.
There's no right way to really the white noise on. There's no real way
Some things
to
just genuinely hurt
to
them.
to exactly. There's no real way. Obviously, you can try and land a certain way and reduce the
Yeah.
impact, but that's just gonna absolutely destroy
That's
you.
always gonna hurt, bro. Doing especially with that kind of doing a claymore and like land right to the bottom of your back and landing on the steel steps. Jesus Christ, man.
Shout out to Drew. People have been
And the way
giving
he
him his
felt, like
flowers
I
today.
know that you know the ones you just
Yeah,
squirm and flinch and
bro,
fam.
you're finished. Try and do that at home. You're gonna go to A&E. People
Oh
giving
boy,
Drew his flowers today, rightfully so. It's been a
man.
such an exciting hill, such an enjoyable hill. Best work of his life. I won't go on too much. Of course, CM Punk, we know how good he is. But of course, them two are dancing in one as one, and them two danced beautifully last night. Saturday night, sorry.
But yeah, man. Of course, the only bad thing is that match is a main event. But like we said already, when you're on the level of The Rock, The
Yeah,
Rock's always gonna close out the show. It is
if
what it
you
is.
had
It's
that at
just a
the
shame.
start of the match, start of the night, and then had it like the matches in between, and then had the Hell in a Cell, I don't think
It
it would have
doesn't
been a
work.
whole different feel. Yeah, it would have a whole different feel. So I
It's
get
just a
that.
shame it had to open because with the match they had, they deserved to main event and close the show. But
Oh yeah,
that's what it
absolutely,
is,
man.
man. Like you take what you're given, but
But they do
some
say
things you just have to accept.
exactly. They do say in wrestling though,
But
if you can't go on last, go on first.
yeah, so literally first match, last the first two matches I enjoyed, and yeah, that was it really. Obviously, The Rock coming out was great, but it's been your tribal chief and your late chief. Any last words?
Hell in a Cell match of the year. Well, it's still a
Uh,
couple matches, took a
most
couple months
certainly,
ago,
most
yeah, but
certainly up there.
it's up there. We'll figure that out. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the year. We'll see what match of the year was. But awesome first match. Last match was good. Rock return, crazy scenes. Survivor
Jimmy
Series
T.
up next, man. No, Crown Jewel will be hearing from us. Yeah, but I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gone, man. Love, love, love.
Yeah, I'm going to like and subscribe and acknowledge me. Peace.
It just had to be, didn't it? Another cruel blow late on in an encounter.